We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with ADA Cardano. It's pulling back downwards, back towards a little bit below $2. It is fighting to get back over it. We're gonna break down all the data right now with Cardano, what's going on in the charts, what 42 Vision is showing, and what I have noticed in the last several days. But before we break it down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord, as well as the home run of the week that I mentioned from last week to this week. So if you trade stocks apart from crypto, you may want to check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors. And we're going to jump right into it here with ADA Cardano. The home run of the day was spectacular, but we're also going to talk about the home run of the week, one of the stocks I mentioned last week going into this week, and how it's performed so far, because I do want investors and viewers to be aware that we have opportunities for all trading styles. If you're a day trader, swing trader, or long-term trader, there are plenty of opportunities for everyone and all trading styles. If you want to become part of this and you want to get in on early with us, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the stocks I mentioned this morning. Every single one on their dips and jumps gave 3 to 5%, 5 to 10%, but the home run of the day was just a little bit different than usual. In the pre-market, it started running and gave a highest point of 30% plus, but after a big pullback, right, which lasted almost 30 to 40 minutes after those highs, it came back up for another 30% plus opportunity at its second highest point here, as we could see in the graphs. And with 42 Vision, there's clarity to see the dips and the rips. Now we have here the opportunity that turned out to be phenomenal from last week going into this week. From the weekly watch list, we could see here how things were trying to hold themselves up. This is when I mentioned it, October 24th. You have it right here, ACHR. Talked about it briefly, why I was watching it, where it was sitting at, and what I liked about it. And then we have here 42 Vision showing, as it hit to the 52-week low, the extreme weakness for a possible point of reversal. It was fighting with strength in this consolidation, and going into this week, all it's done is push up higher, consolidate, and push up higher, and it's given us a highest point so far of 25% plus. Now it's pulling back, but could it go towards $7, $8? I am not going to say that's impossible. It's a possibility, but the point of being with us is to get in on early when the 52-week lows are happening, when the extreme weakness is happening on 42 Vision, to maximize on the opportunities. And there's opportunities for all trading styles. Check out the link down below in the description. We look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with ADA Cardano. We're going to talk about what's pulling it back, and something that I've noticed as well in the charts with 42 Vision creating this downward trend and push back up. So we have to see what's going on here, because every time it jumps, it comes right back down, and this time it fell right back down the full amount. If we look here at the history, every single time these jumps happen, it came right back to it or a little bit below it. Happened again right here, here, even around here. We went up and we came right back down a little bit below it, and now here we're fighting above 190. So 190 is a very important point. I mean, things were looking strong yesterday. I feel like there's a lot of investors trading this and actually just scalping it, getting in and getting out. But let's talk about something that hurt Cardano from yesterday to today and actually disappointed probably many of the ADA holders, okay? But it states here also that we talked about this one in a previous video, that there's around 2 million wallets so far this year with ADA loaded up in it. So there are more holders growing over time, and this is a great thing for Cardano's growth, further adoption, and reputation. But this was stated by one of the founders, or the founder himself actually, of Cardano, and he stated the record straight over the talk of ADA burn, because there was a lot of different speculation, a lot of different information out there running around talking about how Cardano burns are going to happen. If they happen, it's going to push it up, and he came to clear the air. And I don't think it was a great time to do that, but it's also something that needed to be addressed if he thought it needed to be, because the earlier on it's addressed, it lets investors know what they're in for, because that's what hodling is all about, knowing what it is that you're holding. You don't want to just jump into something and not understand what's going on. So we're going to break it down in this article, what he says. So the founder of Cardano ADA basically states that he does not want to burn ADA. He says that it's frustrating to see the burning ADA requires someone to lose out. What's more, the concept of a token burning isn't built into tokenomics of Cardano, okay? Basically stating that it's not something that's going to work for Cardano. It's not like the other meme coins or altcoins. That's what he's basically stating, which could be true or possibly just an excuse, but I'm going to break down why he has a point, okay? So he says, why do people think it's possible to burn ADA? It is not. It is not. Okay, he said not twice. I don't know why, but he was emphasizing it. He's really frustrated. I own some ADA. You guys have some ADA, and to burn ADA, you physically have to, and the article ends there. But I'm gonna end that whole entire conversation for you, because I've read it on other articles and about other tokens, but you physically have to remove from circulation other tokens that are already in wallets. So if you own, for example, 100 ADA, and token burning of ADA or Cardano is starting, you're gonna have to burn some of your own money, because you own 100 of them. You burn or stake 10 of them. Everybody does that, but everybody's making 10 of them disappear from their own wallets. So someone's getting hurt, and that's what he says. And there's going to be people that aren't burning and keep on bringing the value up and the value up, making it go higher. But if you go ahead and you just keep on burning, yeah, Cardano can move from 198 all the way to $3, but if you burned 50 out of your 100 ADA tokens, well, you actually have the same amount of value of money, even though it's up at $3. So it kind of defeats the purpose of the growth. And I read here in another article that was actually posted, or I think it was even here, he stated that he wants ADA to grow organically. Okay, that's really his goal. He wants it to not just go ahead and be disappearing and burned and staked and leaving people's wallets. And it's almost like grabbing a dollar, right? And you have 4 quarters, right? 25 cents each. And for it to burn, you have to remove one of those quarters. Now you have 75 cents. And then all of a sudden it bounces up to basically $1.25, but you still have 75 cents. You don't really get those realized gains until it triples or quadruples, because once it hits at some point, your 75 cents are going to move up with those numbers. I'm not sure if I'm making sense here, but burning does not make you actually get those realized gains. If anything, the one that burns is pushing it upwards. But if they end up burning 25% or 50% of their total amount of tokens, yes, they had 100 at 198, now they have 50, and you go all the way back up towards $3, right? From 198 to $3 or this is almost $2 to $4, and you have 50 now. 50 times 4 is a total amount of $200, and 100 times 2 is $200. So you stay in the same place, and that's what he's talking about here with Cardano. Someone's going to lose out. So when burning happens the way of staking and so forth, someone's sacrificing their own possible gains to push something up, that once it pushes up, they stay in the same place, and whoever actually got in and didn't burn and they held the same amount, they're making more. So he states it very clearly in that whole entire article that he does not want anyone to miss out. He owns ADA, you own ADA. That's how he's talking to the whole entire community and saying no one in ADA community needs to sacrifice for this to grow. He wants this to grow organically. That's really his goal. That's his plan. And I think that's a really bold statement to show the commitment that there is growth here, that this could grow, that this could go to a total amount of $4, $10, and so forth. But like I did the math there, burning doesn't do much for those that are holding. It can do something for those that are actually trading. They get in, they get out, they have no strings attached. But the hodlers, right, the holders of the ADA community, Cardano community, are the ones that get burnt. And he's talking about that, and he owns ADA and he doesn't want to go through that. So very interesting statement. This needs to break through 214, 245 specifically, and stay above 190. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.